Gosh, I really didn't want to do this because somebody left a comment like a few weeks ago saying, under my Candace Owens video, like, hey, I want to support up and coming creators, but why does every black creator have to push Candace Owens on us? So I really didn't want to have to make this video, but it's important news that's currently breaking. Candace Owens is being dragged to court for smearing France's first lady, Brigitte Macron. So Candace Owens went on this conspiracy tangent that Brigitte Macron is actually a man. And now they filed a defamation lawsuit in the state of Delaware against Candace Owens for smearing and spreading these lies about France's first lady. So this article from the Daily Beast reads, French President Emmanuel Macron, 47, and his wife Brigitte, who's 72, filed an explosive lawsuit against right-wing firebrand Candace Owens on Wednesday over Owens' repeated claims that the French first lady is a trans woman. The Macrons, who filed the 219-page lawsuit in Delaware Superior Court, claimed Owens used her claim that Brigitte Macron is in fact a man, that's a quote from Owens, to, quote, promote her independent platform, gain notoriety, and make money. In doing so, they claimed Owens endorsed, repeated, and published a series of verifiable, false, and devastating lies about the Macrons on her eponymous podcast. These claims are demonstrably false, and Owens knew they were false when she published them, they wrote, yet she published them anyways, and the reason is clear. It is not the pursuit of truth, it's the pursuit of fame. So pretty much they're calling out Owens' grift on all of this, pretty much saying that she's just trying to get likes, clicks, views, trying to secure a bag off of another conspiracy theory. And this just feeds into the right wing's frenzy of calling everyone trans, trying to I don't know what Candace Owens thought she would gain by doing this other than trying to make money and notoriety. So the article continues, the Macrons hired the powerhouse legal firm Claire Locke, founded by couple Tom Claire and Libby Locke, to represent them. Claire and Locke did not respond to an immediate request for comment. A spokesperson for Owens said the podcaster will address the lawsuit on her podcast Wednesday, claiming she was just learning about this in the press. The French couple singled out Owens' 6-part video series, Becoming Brigitte, in which Owens claimed Brigitte was born a man and stole a French person's identity using the name Jean-Michel Trudeau, the name of her brother, before she transitioned. Owens had previously said she would stake my entire professional career on the fact that Brigitte Macron, the current First Lady of France, was born a man. The chickens are coming home to roost. They're coming home to roost. Candace Owens is going to get dragged in court for this. I mean, how is Candace Owens going to prove all of this conspiratorial theory bullshit? I mean, she has relentlessly promoted conspiracy theories throughout her career, including claims about Jewish people and COVID-19. Australia blocked her speaking tour in the country last year after it revoked her visa, with its immigration minister saying that Australia's national interest is best served when Candace Owens is somewhere else. Yo, to have the Australian national interest, to have the Australia's immigration minister single you out like that, pretty much saying our country is better off when you're not here. And Candace Owens isn't even a world leader. I could see this being said about a world leader or somebody. I could only see this being said about a world leader, somebody of that high status. But the fact that they said this about Candace Owens, girl. Her content is not intended to inform, but to inflame and attract attention through sensationalism and conspiracy theories, the Macron said in the filing. Macron has previously blasted the long-running conspiracy theory as false information and fabricated scenarios, but this is the first legal action he has taken himself against someone spreading the claim. Brigitte filed and won a defamation lawsuit in France, against 2 people who promoted the claim there, but the verdict was overturned on appeal. Owens has dissected their appearance, their marriage, their friends, their family, and their personal history, twisting it all into a grotesque narrative designed to inflame and degrade. The 2 said in their filing, the result is relentless bullying on a worldwide scale. Yeah. I mean, Candace Owens' devotion to that shit is crazy. It is to the point where she picked apart everything on them to try to validate and corroborate her conspiracy claim that the French First Lady is actually a trans man. Macron and his wife elaborated further on how the two met, highlighting their wide age gap while explaining they only romantically consummated the relationship within the boundaries of the law. Brigitte was a 39-year-old French and drama teacher to Macron's 15-year-old high school student. And the two formed a deeper intellectual connection as they worked on school plays. When Macron's parents got wind, the couple admitted in the filing they transferred him to a new school. Macron had told Brigitte, "Whatever you do, I will marry you," before he left, and the two eventually married in 2007. I mean, say what you want about intergenerational relationships and stuff. I mean, look, if things happen while he was a minor, that's a separate issue that needs to be, brought to the fullest extent of the law or French laws because they're French. If they were doing stuff when he was still a minor, yeah, like bring that to justice. But this is a whole other conversation about Candace Owens calling the woman a trans woman. The two also claim they repeatedly tried to get Owens to retract her claims, but that only led her to double down. Owens, fully aware of the truth, has not only declined to retract her statements, but has actively expanded on them. The Macrons demanded a jury trial and punitive damages, and Claire told the Financial Times the French couple would be willing to travel to Delaware to face Owens in court. The principle here is truth, Claire said. They believe it's important to stand up for themselves. Owen has had multiple opportunities to do the right thing, and in response, she has only mocked them. Candace Owens has continuously done this shit, spread these conspiracy theories without any actual factual evidence to back it up. What about her did she feel in her spirit she needed to go and put together a 6-part video series trying to have some expose that the French First Lady is actually a man who stole another French man's identity before transitioning? Like, that takes some mental gymnastics and a lot of brain activity to like come up with some shit like that. Oh my goodness. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is some breaking news. Candace Owens is going to face the President and First Lady of France in a Delaware court. Damn.